Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of Trending brought to you by Airtel. My name is Pascal, and of course, as you know, on Trending, we bring you everything and everyone that is trending, plus, of course, our guest as well. But today, I'm not alone on the show, as I have the amazing, beautiful, sexy, gorgeous Kim Opera in the building. Kim?
Yes, guys, welcome. Like he said, my name is Kim Opera, and today we're going to have an exciting, fun-filled show. So you don't want to go anywhere because we'll be right back.
Welcome back, guys. It's still Trending brought to you by Airtel, and the segment is called What's Trending. And What's Trending will bring you a particular topic and we'll discuss it in a particular way that you will like. Today we're going to be talking about something amazing. We're talking about the future of work, how AI is transforming the job market, and of course how it means for workers and of course for employers as well. So Kim, AI, artificial intelligence, is a particular thing that people are going into right now. How do you think the AI is currently transforming the job market? Let's talk about it. How is AI currently transforming the job market? What's your take on this one?
It seems like the world is about to end. It just reminds me of all the apocalyptic, movies that, they shoot and whatnot, how, machine learning transforms, what. But I mean, I do believe it's actually going to make work easier because, you have like machines
doing
stuff for people now that you don't really have to worry about. So I mean, I think there's, just like everything in the world, there's positives and disadvantages.
All right, copy that. I feel like automation. Also, automation is like someone like a particular machine replacing us right now as presenters. I'm gonna feel like it's not gonna be possible because of course you still need like the emotional part of the presenters
You'll be surprised. Never say never.
But automation, so it means like there's certain things that we used to do with our hands before. Now AI, artificial intelligence, is gonna create these things, and we're gonna have them in machines and in tech, and we have them being done by a particular stuff that's been created already. For example, online we have things already. For example, if you want to get your profile online right now, you don't really need too much work. You have a template that you can actually use. This is AR.
Yes.
You have a template that you can just use to get your profile, your CV, your all this other stuff, web designing and every other thing. So these are how AR can actually bring out the beauty in work. Another thing we're going to be discussing right now, because man, this conversation is actually long.
But I'm not a tech expert, but okay.
No, it's actually good because my AR is just like, man, it's like artificial intelligence. We're replacing the things that we normally do with our hands with
our minds.
Yeah, our minds, with the machine.
Because I've been seeing some scary things online.
Crazy stuff. How do you think the use of AR will impact the type of job available in the future?
It will definitely impact a lot of jobs, and I feel like job, what's it called?
Which one are you talking about? Hunting for job? Job hunting?
Job security.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so job security right now has always been wavering. Introduction of AI just makes it like, oops, you're gonna lose your job. That's how I see it. It's like, oops, you're gonna lose your job. Because the scary things that I see online, like there's this whole conversation on about Chat GPT.
I saw that thing. I was actually having a
conversation.
You're not
gonna need teachers. You're not gonna need.
And I was asking a particular question, and it's like, check Chat GPT.
Honestly, to me, I feel like out of everything that's come up in AI, that has to be like the most, because imagine how many schools you have in the world.
Absolutely.
And how many teachers, how many, GPT taking over. Like, that's a lot of people going to lose their jobs.
Well,
because why would you go to school to like pay for all that knowledge when you can just learn it from chat?
I don't want to agree totally with you because, of course, I feel like, man, it's going to be like 50%. Okay, before AI takes over, eventually, okay, that takes over everywhere, you still have people that still want to have the people do the work for them. Why? Because AI cannot give you 100% of what humans can give you. You can only give you efficiency in the terms of how human beings will not give you the efficiency, but AI will not give you 100% of the emotions in job. Like, look at the way you're looking like this now, so beautiful. AI cannot give you this beautiful look.
What are you saying? Have you seen the new AI on Snapchat? You know, there's like AI right now on Snapchat. Like I've seen people have been posting up like conversations. This is actually like facts, right? People have been posting up conversations they've been having with their AIs on Snapchat, and people they talk like with emotions, like, oh my God, I'm feeling down, and the AI will literally respond to you, oh, don't feel down, I'm here for you, whatever you need. It's gone up a notch. I tell you, like the things that are happening right now are scary. That's all I can say.
Well, for me, I feel like
giving revelations from the Bible.
It is, but it's going to take a while. Noting
it will.
I don't want to use the word intelligent people because we have a lot of intelligent people in Nigeria and this part of the continent. But I'm talking about in terms of the statistical representation of how many people are
it would take
knowledgeable.
Some time.
Oh, and of course, Nigeria being a third world as well, it's going to take like a while to cover every space and things that we're working with.
I don't even think they'll want it to cover.
Yeah, exactly, because we have a lot of people that do not want this.
They've not finished allowing Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, not AI. That's way off it.
So the question here is, will AI, create more jobs, or will it make people lose their jobs?
I mean, the whole conversations around AI has always been, once AI is introduced, there's jobs that are being lost. I've never really seen it as, okay, it can create job opportunities. If that's what AI is all about, then I'm all for it. But if not, then because you cannot not be doing something as a human being.
Absolutely.
It's not even good for your mental health. Talk more of, you functioning in society as a whole, So, I mean, if it does create job opportunities, then by all means.
It's going to create job opportunities. Also,
how?
It's going to
make
people,
way?
It's going to make people lose their jobs as well. People that are not tapping into the fragments of the reality. Talking about the fragments of AR. Okay, AI, yes, of course. They're not tapping into the fragments because knowledge is fragmented, as you may say. So if people are not tapping into this new level, this new dimension of information technology, whereby they get to see things and do things with the way of the machine, which of course actually does it even more efficiently amazing than what the normal human being will do. Okay, so I feel like what people can actually do here to actually help them secure their job or keep their job in terms of AI is, as this step is systematically going along, we need to actually up ourselves in the mind to get more knowledge.
Do you think AI. You can be more knowledgeable than a computer?
No, what I'm trying to say, I'm not. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is to be able to operate the artificial intelligence systems or tech. Do you understand? I feel like that's the only way people can stand a chance in actually securing their job. Otherwise, you're gonna lose it. That's the only way. You want to counter it? It's okay. It's fine.
I'm going to agree to disagree because
but that's the only way, Kim.
AI
that's the only
has
way
a mind
people
of
can
its
actually.
own. You can control. Like, I mean, I understand where you're coming from,
but there's no
at
machine.
the same time,
can
it's
be
like
but
like on a general level, not on an individual level. I can't control the AI on my Snapchat. I can't control the AI on ChatGPT. So it's like ChatGPT right now would tell them, type it, write an essay for me on colonialism. And
it will bring it out.
And it will be
2 seconds, then we're boss. But now we know that the issue is already on ground. Okay, AI is already in the
it's
space.
Like putting an internet in someone's hand.
It's like a virus right now, spreading rapidly. Okay, and of course you can't stop it. This one has no cure. Okay, because it's gonna keep going. So it's already there. The problem is already there. It's like a problem is like a solution as well.
Solution, yes,
it's also a problem.
Yes.
Okay, so the problem and the solution is already there. So how can people know that, man? Okay, how can I benefit from the AI? How can I benefit from this opportunity coming up right now? How can I benefit, and how can I make sure that my job is growing in terms of using AI?
It's just like what you said. Like, you have to equip yourself with the knowledge of AI and everything in general. Like, for teachers, I used to take I know sometimes to create coursework, it takes years, months, weeks. Instead of taking all that time, have AI assist you and make you more efficient in the work that you do individually. I feel like that's how, AI can, help out in a large way, because it's here to stay. So you can't keep saying no to AI, no.
And teachers also
you just have to adapt.
How can the government actually come in right now to make sure that the AI is actually used as the way it's supposed to use, because man.
So that is actually the scary thing with AI.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
A lot of
man,
people have spoken
things.
about it. I think even Elon Musk is trying to, although that they said there's some sort of like, he wants to create his own situation. There's some sort of agenda, but whatever. The point is right now, you know, it's not something that can be controlled. It's just like the internet, you know. It's like Google. You can't control it. It's like it's whoever holds it. It's whatever you decide to do with it as an individual. So you can't
I feel
control.
like it can be controlled. Okay,
How can
everything
it be controlled?
that gets into the space of a particular nation, okay, because of course you know that, man, everything that gets into a particular space. Now, for example, everything that gets into this place can be controlled by the producer. Everything that gets into this place can be controlled, okay? So like the way that AI can be controlled, with the government controlling AI, you could say that, for example, there should be like every company using the AI systems should be audited maybe quarterly, maybe annually. Maybe biannually.
Do you know how many things can be done before that quarter?
That's what I'm telling you, that there should be like rules and regulation guiding any company using the AI systems, okay? Because of course, AI systems are actually are prone to do things that even the maker, if he's not careful, will be wondering that, man.
That's why I said it's bad. All true.
Exactly.
Like,
so
I
the government can control it by, of course, setting rules and regulations. Man, this is what you should do. These are the infringement rules. Because I heard something the other day. Like someone was actually telling me that the way AI systems are going, they can literally record your voice right now.
Yes.
Okay, they should record your voice, and scammers can actually use it.
That's what I'm saying.
So they record your voice,
there's no control,
and they just type a particular thing, and the thing keeps bringing out everything.
Pascal, can you control the internet?
You can't really control it.
You can't.
So, but there are regulations. For example, for top companies now, there are ways that the government can actually audit them, control them, and
also bypasses. It's the internet.
It's the internet.
It's the internet. I don't think, like, it's either you want it or you don't want it in your country. Like, I feel like those are the only two options, because regardless, agenda will agenda.
Absolutely. Right.
Agenda will agenda, babes. Like, nah.
Good. Still talking about AI. For every career path and for every business or for every new innovation, you have what they call ethics or ethical theories or ethical concerns that needs to be put in place to make sure that this particular thing or this particular subject matter is a success. Now, in this particular space of Nigeria, where you have like a lot of people already, the Yahoo boys already in the space, how do you think this space can be controlled? What is your idea? What's your postulation? How do you think this particular place can be, this space can be guided in terms of making sure that people are not easily scammed, people are not easily hurt, people are not easily
Even America
duped.
Can't do it.
So you just let it be.
America can't do it. Talk more of, like, it's an individual problem. I don't think it's a systemic problem. It's an individual problem. You know that this vices exist.
Okay.
So it's for you as an individual
to actually know that.
So actually, because they say all the time, I know banks send a lot of messages, don't give out your PIN, don't give out your card detail, don't give out personal information. The bank would never ask you for stuff. These are things that have already been put in place by different organizations to protect you.
True that.
So it's now you as an individual that decides if you want to be scammed or not.
Amazing. With everything we're talking about right now, is it of good to people? It's bad. And of course, you're going to join in the conversation as well. This is actually a very good question, okay? So the idea of AI in this particular space in Africa or Nigeria as a whole, is AI going to be of more benefit to you and yours, or is going to be of more harm to you and yours? This is a particular conversation we're going to have on the side, okay? But let's talk about the benefit that we know, because of course we know that they're good and bad. Everything has a good part, has a bad part. Let's talk about the economy and how this could actually benefit the economy, okay, and for entrepreneurs as well, people that are going into it using AI to make sure that their stuffs actually work 100%.
Well, AI can help us a lot in Nigeria. I mean, just like conversations that have been happening, like let's start with like the most recent, right, which was the elections.
Good.
If we had AI, I don't like to talk about stuff like that, but but like if we had AI, like the process will be a lot smoother.
But we had AI. Give us AI.
Not that type, like the upgraded version, because I think the version that just came out of AI is like, we need to be like updating our version in Nigeria.
But can people still snap balance both with AI, like there was a robot? Like...
No, because then what happens is it uploads. You see, like what happens here in Nigeria, like you see how the process is like. So it's not from there to the cloud, right? It's supposed to be from the point of entry straight to the cloud.
Absolutely.
Once your biometric is taken, once your vote is cast,
yes,
I feel like everything is supposed to be like electronical.
Absolutely.
When you still put like human forms in between all of that, like it's broken the whole process of it being electronic.
Yeah, but you know we can't
and
get
that is
100%
where manipulation can now come in.
But you know we're still growing, okay? As I said earlier, even the US, they're still growing. Everybody, they're still growing. Okay,
obviously,
in this
but like
place.
you just the question is like, where can AI come in as help for a nation? You know?
Well, so AI has actually helped us so far, so good. You see companies actually thriving more, and to really talk about companies thriving, we talk about the small scale businesses. Young entrepreneurs, people, cobblers, normal shoemakers on the side,
is it
tailors.
How?
Of course, you can create something quickly, something quicker than usual. Okay, so something, for example, if you wanted to design a logo for your business right now, okay, or you wanted to design
now you can
a schedule,
tell AI to do
please help me just do this screen quickly, and it comes up, pam, in 2 seconds, you have what you have. So it saves you time. It also saves you resources. It saves you the psychological stress that you may, manpower as well that you may want to go through. Before we wrap things up, let's talk about the final one, which of course is how people in this space can get more from the AI. Because of course they understand that, man, if they don't move with a horse that is running right now, they're going to be out of job. And man, some of them may eventually go do something else that is hurtful to them and all. So how can people, let's talk about how people can up the skills and how people can benefit more from the AI invention coming out rapidly right now.
I mean, like we said earlier, just, equip yourself with more knowledge. Like if you were, I will always use like institutions as a form of, conversation, because I know what I went through going to a public school.
Oh, you went to a public school?
Yes, from the process of getting your lecture notes to the conversations, to getting books to support, the lectures, to getting, even to see your results. To see, like, I kid you not, like, I literally went through school without seeing most of my results till my final year. So God be the glory.
Artifical.
You don't even know if you're passing or not,
Well, you know, so you did good.
So I think AI can really come in help like with institutions, and I think it's something they really need to look into.
Yeah, for me, I feel like AI can actually help, or people can actually up their skills. Upskilling is very important. You need to up your skill in terms of data analysis. Maybe you want to learn different languages. Make sure that you know how the machine. You need to learn about the particular machine. So of course, if you were like a robot right now, you need to learn how to operate that robot. So of course, your job will not be displaced. You're gonna have your spot in the company or in the particular place that you're working. So yeah, that's it. It's been an amazing time on Trending, brought to you by Airtel. My name is Pascal, and keep following us on all our TV channels, talking about on DSTV channel 324, and of course on GoTV channel 22.
Yes, guys, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. On Instagram, it's at official HIPTV. On Twitter and YouTube, it's at HIPTV. My name is Kim Opera. Until we see you again next time, don't forget to keep it moving.